CHUMs!
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mobile Yum Chums. This is the first time we've ever done a mobile at night, so the quality, I don't think the quality will suffer, it's dark around us. So
It's dark.
we are trying something that me and him have been talking about for a little while. We haven't had a chance to get together to do it, but I'm glad we're doing it before the end of October. We are trying a few new items from Wendys. First, we are trying the loaded nacho fries. Is that what it's called? Or just nacho fries?
I don't know, but all I see is cheese. Oh, no, there's stuff on it. I think they're loaded.
Mm-hmm. And then we got the loaded nacho chicken sandwich.
Where's
the crispy.
recipient?
And the loaded nacho burger.
Double nacho cheeseburger. Oh, yeah, because you have the double. Classic nacho chicken and queso fries.
Queso fries. Okay, cool. And then the main reason we're here is to try the Pumpkin Frosty. Pumpkin Spice Frosty. The Pumpkin Spice Frosty?
Sure.
All right.
They smell good.
They're queso, so they're supposed to be what? Like loaded with jalapenos or something of that nature?
They don't have the jalapeno one.
Oh, yeah. So the two sandwiches that we're trying, it's supposed to have like a jalapeno cheddar bun, but the guy sadly informed us that they don't have the bun, but we could still get the sandwich.
See, we usually don't order the food together. It was an experience.
It was fine.
That's like when you ordered the iced. What was it? You got two hot drinks, and then you demanded a iced one because you thought iced meant icing.
I vaguely remember that.
Oh, I remember it because you were like, I want the hot iced, whatever, sugar cookie iced. I want a hot iced sugar cookie drink, and they gave you a hot one. You were like, it's supposed to be iced because you thought iced meant icing, and so you ordered a hot iced one, and they were like, I don't know, I'll just give them a hot one.
We still got the iced one though.
Because you demanded it.
Yeah, I thought they didn't. I thought they messed up, but I messed up.
Yep, you sure did, and you got a free drink.
Not mad.
Anyway, I'm eating these.
Okay, the fries.
Okay. So, I know it's dark, but they're in. What were you gonna catch them all? They were gonna go everywhere.
Pokemon.
There was no catching them. It seems like there's nacho cheese.
There's nacho cheese,
melted cheddar,
shredded cheese, yeah,
and jalapenos.
bits of jalapenos.
I think they're fantastic. I know you just gave like a meh.
I think they're just okay.
I think they're wonderful.
Let me try it again.
I told you to get two of them. He got one. He panicked because he could not make a decision on what to get.
You didn't tell me to get two of them.
I said I'm not sharing with you. I specifically said I'm not sharing with you because you're like, should we get one or two? And I said I am not sharing with you.
They're good.
They're really good.
They're spicy cheese fries. They're exactly what they say.
If I go to Wendy's, I'm getting these, and I'm not getting the regular fries. I would crush this entire.
You know what would go really good on that? Just a
Why?
little bit of chili. We'll make them chili cheese fries. Spicy chili cheese fries.
No, because that's a different thing. These are nacho fries, not chili cheese
You're
fries.
You're right. But I like them. I'm gonna get one more.
Man,
Oh.
yeah, these are in my opinion, a huge improvement to their normal fries. Which their normal fries are good, whatever. But
I miss Wendy's old fries.
nah.
Remember we did the video on Wendy's
Yeah, I do.
always crispy fries or whatever they call them?
And they weren't. But anyway, I just watched a Dude Perfect video where they had one of them. He says he's like the fast food or the French fry king. They got French fries from 15 different places. One of them being like Ore-Ida frozen fries. Mm-hmm. And he tasted them blindfolded and said where every single one of them were from.
And he was able to?
Yeah, he got a couple wrong, but at the very end, he was like, basically like, I got a couple of those wrong. Let me try this one again, this one again, this one, and then he correctly put where they were from.
Nice.
And 15 different, like Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Whataburger, McDonald's, Burger King. Like,
I don't think I'd be able to do
Wingstop.
that. I'd definitely be able to get a few right if we did that, but I wouldn't be able to do all of them.
He got the Burger King one right because he could tell how quickly the potato came out of the fry when he bit it.
Okay.
I mean, and normally I'd be like, you're full of it.
Well,
but I mean, he got 15 right. He had to. He has a system.
Who's your favorite fast food fry?
Arby's curly fries.
Those are up there for sure. Mine's gonna be Checkers fries.
I remember you were all about that, and I did not think they were anything impressive.
Checkers fries? They're my favorite ever.
Yeah, remember when we did that video?
Yeah.
Man, these fries are phenomenal.
Well, they're gone. Let me get 2 more.
Like, this stuff on them, man, I kind of want to go back and get more.
Do you think it's a jalapeno mixed queso, or they literally just put liquid cheese, shredded cheese, and diced jalapenos on top?
No, because it looks like the jalapenos were not in like a topping. It looks like they were in it.
They look like a brighter green than like your typical like canned jalapeno. They look like fresh jalapenos, kind of.
They also, I can taste like, like the queso tastes like it has jalapeno in it. Like it doesn't taste like queso with, if that makes sense.
And I like that it's not just like a spicy taste. It tastes specifically like jalapenos.
This is so good. And I'm going to eat the rest. I don't care.
That's fine. What am I opening now? It's the chicken one. So the chicken one looks like it has a spicy sauce, tortilla strips. Is that corn? It almost looks like little corn nuts.
Are you talking about the corn chips?
Yeah, right here.
Oh. Yeah.
And there's tortilla strips.
Yeah.
Lettuce, tomato, and spicy sauce. And the queso.
Yeah, there's like it's literally a corn nut. I love corn nuts.
Me too. Oh yeah. I can get down with that on a sandwich. I'm going to try to use a spoon.
Why? We have a fork.
You think a fork would be better to split this sandwich in half than a spoon?
Yeah, I do. Plus, that spoon is going to go into a Frosty.
What
are you going to use to eat a Frosty? Please tell me.
A straw. I was going to use a straw.
You drink Frosties?
Well, it's been a long time since I've had a Frosty.
You drink they give you the spoon. I don't know why they give you a straw. It's not a milkshake.
I forgot that it's too... it's been that long since I've ordered a Frosty that I forgot that a Frosty is too thick to...
Do you go... Like, when you go to McDonald's, have you ever gotten a McFlurry?
Yeah.
Do you get it with a straw?
No.
You say, why did you give me this McFlurry without a straw?
No. But if I do get, like, a sweet treat from McDonald's that's, like, cold like that, I'll get, like, a strawberry milkshake.
Man, McFlurries are so good, though. McDonald's, they do some things right. Like, their food makes me feel sick. But, man, their desserts. I had an apple pie for the first time in a long time because my son wanted to try one. And I was like, man, this thing is delicious.
Really?
Hey, can you do me a favor? I don't know when the last time you washed your hands, but you are, like, digging through that burger.
I'm trying.
Listen. I let the digging through the burger go, but now you're, like, mushing it with your whole hand. And, like, I mean, you're going ham.
Here, you try to cut it with a fork.
You're going ham on how much you're... Look, see how I'm holding half of it? You know how, like, when you cut stuff, you, like, tuck your fingers in? Just hold half of it.
And here, look, I will hand sanitize.
Well, the damage is done, man.
Well, I'll try the burger.
Look at that. Right through it. Boom. Only touched half of it. And now it smells... What is that?
That's the hand sanitizer.
What is it? What, you sprayed so much.
Orange Sunrise.
Oh my gosh, I can't see. Bro, you sprayed an obnoxious amount. It's... Okay, it's everywhere.
What is?
I keep feeling things fall out of the burger and hit me in the leg, and I don't see it. So
as long as they fall on the floor and not like down in the seats.
Damage is done. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Man, I taste the hand sanitizer. You taste the hand sanitizer. Yes, you do. It's in the air, man.
I don't.
It is.
Here.
It's everywhere.
I don't taste it.
Yeah, I bet you do. I don't think. Yeah, I think you taste it and you're just denying
I'm
it.
putting on the air for a second.
Because you know what you've done. It's everywhere.
Well, my hands are clean now.
Do you? I know you smell it.
I smell it, yeah. This sandwich.
It's affecting the sandwich.
It's not affecting the sandwich.
It is for me. That first bite, I was like only tasted orange mist.
Sunrise.
Anyway. Why did you do that? This is good. Orange mist or not?
So, there's a spicy sauce on top of the queso itself.
Whatever it is, man. Again, good job, Wendy's.
The only thing that I would have done to this to make it better, throw a little slice of avocado on there or something.
First off, no. Secondly, avocado's expensive. Thirdly, just once. Can you just enjoy something for what it is and not try and change it? I don't know if you've ever...
That's just my brain. But no, this is good. I would get this again.
Like, people, you know, we do this and we're supposed to be telling people what we think of it, not what we could do to change it.
I feel like when I do that, though, it's letting people know, like...
Yeah. Should you get this burger or this sandwich or not?
Yeah.
Without avocado.
I like the little crunches of the corn. I keep getting them.
I don't even notice it, honestly. I don't know if I just didn't get any. Here, I'll put one. Because a lot of them fell out. I'll put them right here so I know for a fact I'm going to get one. Oh, yeah.
I will say one thing.
One I got.
And I don't know if the jalapeno cheddar bun would have helped this. I could actually, and this is weird for me to say, I could actually stand for it to be a touch spicier.
I think it's, I mean, it could be spicier. I don't know if that would help it. I think it's really good. It's got a good heat level. Mm-hmm. I mean, the jalapeno bun probably would have given it that little bit more. Who knows, it could have been too much. But I will say, very, very good. I'm excited for the burger.
Go ahead, Wendy's.
I
kind of wish we did the burger first.
I don't. See, I like fried chicken more than I like beef.
Same.
But a burger, man, is just like it's a creation from the gods.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, there's a little.
Is it the same? So this is the same thing.
Same build,
okay.
just with the double burger patty. Yep. Do the honors.
No, go ahead.
I'm not good at it. You're just gonna berate me and
you know how to. You know how. I'm not berating you. I'm just asking you not to put your hand all over the thing. Like, I know you know how to cut.
A little bit.
I mean, I have seen your knife cuts. That's all. I didn't even say anything bad. So why are you acting like that? I've seen your knife cuts, but
any opportunity you can get.
What, to talk about your knife cuts?
To talk about anything about me.
But your knife, you know. But like, I'll come in and be like, yo, why did you let this person cut this stuff? You're like, I cut that. I'm like, oh, my bad.
Only if I'm in a hurry, my knife cuts aren't great. And there's certain things I'm
Who was it that you used to let cut tomatoes? And I would get so mad because we'd be in a rush and I'd be trying to build a burger and I'd come across like the top of a tomato.
Someone would be like, who's cutting these tomato ramps? Because they'd be like, Bradley. It was Bradley.
No, I'm talking about back at the hotel. It was what was her name? You would have let that housekeeper cut vegetables.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, she just straight up threw like the top of the tomato, like with the stem.
I mean,
and,
it
like,
was during COVID. She would just help a lot because we didn't have a lot of staff. She necesitas ayuda, and she would just help me do whatever.
Yeah, she wasn't helping. She was making it worse.
I appreciated it.
I appreciated her desire to help.
And I would give her free breakfast because of that.
Yeah, but I would appreciate her desire to help, but at the same time, like, I'd go in, the dishes would all still be dirty, and then, so I'd have to go rewash them,
Yeah.
and then, like, all the veggies, the cuts were no good, so, like, it was impossible to use the stuff.
You're right.
Anyway, I did appreciate her. I loved how she would, no, did she fold the towels? Was it her?
She did laundry, housekeeping.
Yeah,
no, what's her name? I forget what her name is.
I
Would
don't-
fold the towels.
I don't remember who did what, and I don't remember a lot of names. I do remember some names, but not a lot of them.
I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about. Okay, this is the burger.
That was off topic.
It was, but that's literally what we do.
We went
so.
with the double.
Yeah, he said, do you want a single, double, or triple? So I went with the middleman. I'm going to take a few of these little fallen off pieces of corn.
Yeah, because I think the corn all falls out, because I didn't get any until I put some on it.
Physics?
Physically. Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
What is the plural of booth?
Oh, no.
I want you to be able to hear it
The
recorded.
plural of booth is booths.
Okay.
Was that good?
I mean, honestly, that
Booths.
was better than normal because you took your time saying it. But no, I still don't think it was. I still think you're saying boods with a D.
Boots.
You're saying the whole time.
The more you talk, the more stuff keeps falling out of this burger.
Okay, so when we were driving down here, he was talking about a tattoo expo, and he kept saying boots. And I thought he was saying boots the whole time. I'm like, why are there boots everywhere?
Boots.
And he's like, no, like the plural of booth. And I'm like, what? And
Yeah,
he's like boots. Like boots.
All these booths are lined up in a row.
All these boots.
Booths
Boots. Now it's switched from boots to boods with a D. And
Boots.
I'm
never gonna pronounce it right. It's because of my southern accent. I'm just gonna blame it on that.
Okay. Anyway, let's try this. No, I do appreciate the medium rare. I mean, not medium rare.
I was gonna say mine's medium well.
Medium well that they gave me. I don't think they're supposed to do that.
They're not. Not at fast food places.
No, but I do appreciate it.
That brings me back to this one time. Off topic again, but me and my friend Lori and Josh, we were at Virginia Beach. We ordered Uber Eats McDonald's at like 2 o'clock in the morning before they closed at 3. And my friend Lori got a quarter pounder. And when we finally got it, we had been drinking. We were in the hotel. When she bit into it, it was like they put the patty on for maybe 30 seconds. Just for the outside to turn brown. It was beyond rare.
Well, I'm pretty sure those only take like 30 seconds. They
The
cook from the top and the bottom.
It was
at the same
the
time.
rarest burger I've ever seen from a fast food restaurant.
That's
like
really-
she couldn't eat it.
That's really gross.
And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We were the last order of the night. That's what it seemed like. And our Uber driver took forever to come to us, even though it was right across the street. We were just being lazy. Yeah.
So that reminds me of a time. See, I get a lot of orders for burgers that are mid-rare, rare, and it's gross,
Yep.
in my opinion. I typically get it somewhere, I like it mid-well, but like maybe more towards medium. So I'll order it medium, thinking it'll be overcooked. One time I got it, it was so rare. And I took a bite of it, and I was like, I saw it, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I felt, just even seeing it made me feel sick.
I mean,
couldn't eat it.
Burgers like that, when they're rare, it's too much for me.
It's just...
I like a medium rare steak, for sure.
Oh, medium rare steak is it's a totally different thing. That's the only way, like, I order steak medium rare every time.
So that burger that I showed you the other day, so we have a special at the job that I'm working at right now. It's a brunch burger. It's sunny side up egg, hollandaise sauce smothered over top, and a burger with cheese and bacon, lettuce, tomato. people have been ordering it nonstop,
Yeah.
and they've been getting it rare. So it's already juicy and liquidy from the egg yolk and the hollandaise, and you get it rare. It's just like you need like a fork and a knife, and it's just like a mess. But people have been loving it.
Yeah.
We had like an 8 top yesterday, and 7 out of the 8 ordered that burger.
I get. I mean, if I went to a restaurant that didn't typically have stuff like that, and it was on, I'd probably get it.
Thus, we let the servers try it, and they were just like, "Oh my god, this is the best burger ever! I'm gonna sell it all night."
Yeah. Okay. Well, back to this. This burger is really good.
I like the chicken sandwich better.
You know, I like the chicken sandwich a lot, but I
Okay.
like this better.
I'm gonna pause you. I like Wendy's burger in general better than Wendy's chicken sandwich. I
agree.
think just this aspect with the spicy queso and stuff complemented the chicken better.
I just think so. Wendy's Wendy's has some of the better burgers,
Agreed.
fast food burgers.
Agreed.
This,
It's because they're square.
I mean, the corners. Look, I mean, I got the corner right there.
Something about that square.
Fresh, never frozen, because they don't cut corners. Or is that Lito's Pizza? That's Lito's Pizza. I'm sorry, they don't cut corners.
Lito's is good too, though.
Yeah, but this is, I mean, this is one of the better. See, there are 2 burgers in the fast food realm that I think are almost perfected burgers.
Okay, I'm interested.
Big Mac and Wendy's Baconator. Just both of them are so good.
I don't think I've ever had a bacon.
It is so good. It's so much bacon. I've eaten the triple Baconator before with extra bacon.
I've
and
never had the
It's
Baconator.
gross. That was gross. I'll never do that again. But so this burger right here, this is
good.
I mean, it's probably my favorite thing I've ever had from Wendy's.
Really?
Yes. I mean, it is, to me, it is.
And you're
that
not
good.
even getting the full-fledged with
Yeah.
the jalapeno cheddar bun.
I don't know what the jalapeno cheddar bun would do, whether it would add or take away. I don't know, unfortunately.
It might have even been worse. You never know.
Yes, I'm saying. I don't know, unfortunately, what that would have done. But I will say that this is really, really good.
They hit the nail on the head with like the flavors and stuff. Wendy's when they come out with stuff, they usually are pretty solid.
Yeah, McDonald's. See, the thing about I keep going only to McDonald's. I mean, Burger King, whatever. But McDonald's, when they come out with stuff, it's just like a different quarter pounder. It's like, oh, we try the quarter pounder, whatever. Try this quarter pounder.
Pause. I did hear McDonald's is getting ready to release 6 new sandwiches all at once.
Okay, well, we'll try them.
They're revamping their menu.
Yeah, they do that every once in a while. I mean, I worked there when they did that. When they used to have like all these breakfast items, and they had these like they had that steak wrap, and then they had the
bagel.
yeah, and they had the steak bagel, and then they had with that breakfast sauce. Man, that breakfast sauce was basically some weird hollandaise.
When I worked at McDonald's, the new thing was the snack wraps and the chicken selects. That's
Yeah.
how long it's been since I've worked there.
Yeah, and like they don't have those anymore. And then I had the salad shakers.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little cup of salad because of that movie, Super Size Me. Good movie.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it several times. It's so good. He's like basically.
I know what it's about.
By the
yeah.
end of it, he's basically about to die,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I gotta stop. I'm going to die." Man,
Yeah, that Chipotle.
I want another one.
Chipotle barbecue snack wrap from McDonald's was.
No, I get one honey mustard and one ranch every time.
The Chipotle barbecue, when they had it as a dipping sauce at McDonald's, was so good.
Well, anyway, this is so good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're like loving it.
No, like I want to go back and get more fries and a burger again.
Ooh.
And I don't think I could eat it.
You know what you should, if you do end up going back to Wendy's in the near future, and
I'm
getting
saying
that,
right now, I want to go get it again.
put the fries on the burger.
I don't know about all that. I'd probably take it. Like it would. I think I want them both. So if I put them together, it would be like, no, I didn't get the experience of having the fries. Or whatever. But anyway,
Well, and
on
I
to
mean,
this.
yeah, and so this has been out for a few weeks now, so we're probably on the tail end of this special.
So this one is a fall thing. I don't know about how long those are supposed to be out.
This is the first time Wendy's has ever released a Pumpkin Spice Frosty. Honestly, Wendy's hasn't released Wendy's kind of recently started releasing new flavors of Frosty in the past few years.
Yeah, they came out with the vanilla, then they came out with the strawberry. I don't even know if I've had either of those because the chocolate one, in my opinion, is so good.
I've had both, the vanilla and the strawberry.
But
the strawberry one was really good.
Yeah, of course, because that's anyway. So I'm gonna.
Where's the other spoon?
I don't know. What'd you do with it?
I didn't do anything with it.
You did everything with all of it. You took it all out of the bag and put it all right there.
Oh man.
You're gonna use a straw anyway.
I'm just gonna sip it.
I don't see a spoon somewhere. You probably dropped it. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So, before we
remember what
this video, you
remember what I said?
A lot of people online are saying this tastes like a candle. This tastes like a candle.
It tastes like a Yankee pumpkin spice candle.
This tastes like a candle. Like,
I don't know.
That is spot on description of what it tastes like.
I don't know what kind of artificial pumpkin flavor they put in this, but it's a candle.
This is a candle.
I'm impressed. Like the Yankee Candle pumpkin one.
This is so impressive of how much they got this to taste like a candle.
I love pumpkin spice too, but it's a little much for me.
This reminds me of another pumpkin spice thing that I've had. I can't remember.
Was it a candle?
No.
Was it a air freshener? A room spray?
I'm kind of leaning towards, for some reason, like a Krispy Kreme thing that we had.
See, I thought Krispy Kremes tasted more natural.
I doubt it was though.
Or subtle. How about that?
This is
I keep taking sips of it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Like I keep eating it, yeah. But
maybe it was some ice cream thing. I don't know. I've tasted this flavor before. I don't know where from.
Turkey Hill a couple years ago came out with the pumpkin spice ice cream, and I didn't love it. And it had a strong artificial pumpkin spice flavor. I can't remember if it was similar though.
I just don't get it. Like, so I made a pumpkin spice dessert recently, and basically all I did was make the normal dessert and add pumpkin spice to it. Literal pumpkin spice. What are they doing?
That's why people, I don't know.
Just add pumpkin spice. They already have all the spices mixed. You don't got to do anything. Just they got apple pie seasoning. They got all sorts of seasonings that you can just throw it in there and change the flavor profile completely.
Yeah, and I'm one that's like, when I like pumpkin stuff, I love pumpkin spice, but I like it when they use real pumpkin in with the spices.
Yeah.
Like, when Starbucks first announced, like, their pumpkin spice latte was going to have pumpkin puree in it.
Like Libby's.
I was so happy, and it was good. Like, that pumpkin cream cold brew with, like, the pumpkin foam on top.
So I get the chai latte. Like, all I get from Starbucks ever is a chai latte. And I get that, now they have that chai latte with the pumpkin foam.
You tried it?
Oh, my God. The first time I had it, I was like, yo, this is amazing.
Well, yeah, I remember I sent it to you when they announced it. I'm just like, this looks right up your alley.
Well, the thing was, like, I didn't plan on getting it all. I don't care. I mean, I love, Starbucks has the best chai latte that I can find anywhere. But when I don't care to go get it. Like, I'm not, like, addicted to it. I don't go there all the time.
You found yourself at a Starbucks?
Well, my wife did. She was like, hey, I'm at Starbucks. You want a chai latte? I was like, sure, bring me a chai latte. And she brought it, and she's like, do you want this pumpkin foam? I was like, you know what? Go for it. And I was so happy.
Yeah, the pumpkin cream cold brew, it's that same pumpkin foam over, like, the nitro cold brew coffee.
I just don't like coffee.
I get that with an extra shot of espresso, and sometimes I'll even get extra pumpkin foam. It's so good.
Bro, the amount of, like, caffeine you're going with, like, that you said nitro?
I think it's the nitro cold brew, yeah.
Bro, the amount of...
And I'll get an extra shot of espresso in it. I haven't gotten it in a long time.
Yeah, probably because you almost died.
No, caffeine affects me weird.
I mean, It tastes like a candle. It's
I'm slowing down, and I'm only at
I just
right there.
I mean, I love Wendy's Frosties. But I would not get this again.
I wouldn't get this again. I'm glad I finally tried it though before it went away.
Like, I'm gonna finish this. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not gonna finish this.
It's everywhere. It's melted. It's on my shirt. It's on my pants. It's on your car.
It's not. I better not be on my car.
It's melted, man. What do you expect from me?
Where'd you put the lid at?
I don't know. with the spoon, wherever that spoon is.
In the abyss.
Is that a Dedenne? What is that? A giraffe?
Nope, that's actually a hyena squishmallow.
Oh, I thought it was a Dedenne. Or Dedenne. How do you say that? How do you say it?
Dedenne?
Is it Dedenne?
Dedenne. Not Dedenne. Dedenne.
Well, I mean, all right. You want to get into Pokemon pronunciations?
No, I don't. Sharkadet.
Yeah, Sharkadet. Like, oh, Sharkadet. I'm like, what the heck is a Sharkadet? Anyway,
I do miss the old like Wendy's yellow paper little small frosty
I
cup.
think that still exists. I think this is it. This doesn't say anything about Frosty on it. In fact, it's.
But why else would they have a cup this small?
For like kids' drinks.
I guess.
But have you ever seen like Wendy's small is like a large anywhere else? It's huge. Like you get a large, it's freaking gargantuan. Giga large. Gigatron large.
Giga large. Do you want? No, they call it Biggie there.
No.
You want a Biggie Fry or a Biggie Shake?
A Gigatron. Let me get that Gigatron Dr. Pepper.
I do have this one childhood memory of Wendy's. This was like early 2000s where you could Biggie your entire you could Biggie your fry, you could Biggie your drink, you could Biggie your shake. That's what they called it. And I don't know why. I remember one time we were coming home from the fair with me and my cousins and my dad, and he was driving, and he was talking to the drive-thru, and I don't know why we all just died laughing. But he's just like, "Yeah, give me a Biggie fry and a Biggie shake and a Biggie Dr. Pepper and another Biggie fry," and he just kept saying Biggie over and over again, and we all just kind of lost it. I don't know why it was so funny, but I always think of that when I think of Wendy's now. I'm done with this, and we're at 32 minutes on this video. So, this was a lovely candle.
I wonder if you could what if you freeze it and then put a wick in it?
No, I don't think that
we
would
should
work.
try.
But it's just funny how we were so impressed with the two things that we necessarily didn't come here for, and the main thing we came here for, we were kind of disappointed in.
Yeah.
But the fries and the burger and the chicken sandwich,
I don't know if I was hungry.
no, they're good.
They were so
They
good.
were really good.
They were so
Don't
good.
get me wrong.
Man. I think I've since now that we've been sitting here for a minute, and the food has settled, I no longer have
want
to have
another
more.
one right now?
Yeah, because I know I wouldn't be able to do it. So,
Next time.
I am quite thirsty though.
There's Frosty.
No.
All right. Well, that was Wendy's Pumpkin Frosty and the
Loaded nacho. Loaded nacho. Burger and fries.
And
Or
crispy
queso
chicken
fries.
and crispy chicken sandwich.
But something about nachos and burgers and chicken
Minus the
sandwiches.
jalapeno cheddar bun because they were out.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Anyway, we're at this janky Wendy's that he insisted. He insisted we come to this janky Wendy's. And
It's at a Flying J travel stop.
And he's like, just so you know, it's more expensive than every other Wendy's, and it's at a truck stop. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I get here and the lights aren't on. We can't even see where we're going or ordering. It looks like they're closed, and they're not. But And then as soon as he orders, like, I want this sandwich. We ain't got the bun. Like, okay. So, like, bye. Okay, bye. And then just, I'm sure there's a Wendy's not far from here.
No, the closest Wendy's would probably be another 30 minutes from here.
Bull.
I'm dead ass.
Bull. So, I say, anyway, next time, let's avoid the janky Wendy's, the scary one.
Yeah.
And let's just go with, like, look at this dude. Look at this guy.
It's a trucker. We're at a truck stop.
Exactly. They're everywhere. Look, it's in the middle of the road. Just stop.
No, he's parking.
That's the road.
That's what truck drivers do.
They just park in the middle of the road.
On the what's it called?
The shoulder?
The shoulder. There we go.
Anyway, why would he park on the shoulder when there's a truck stop 30 feet from him?
I don't know why truckers do the things that they do.
Okay. Anyway.
Happy fall, y'all.
All right, Paula Dean.
Until next time. We the chums.
Who tried the yums?
See you later. Alligator.